Playing from Dell.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. If you are new here, welcome. Welcome to the stream. That's my first ever stream. So hopefully things goes well. The idea here is to start streaming every day. It's just to like give me more, to make me more aware of myself, being more disciplined about the trade that I'm doing, and then the things that I'm doing in the market. Uh, so that is that. So I've decided to start streaming. So that's something that we're gonna do until the end of the year, and hopefully I do better. I get to hit those goal. The goal of this stream is to get to 10K a month in trading. That's the overall goal, to be able to make that much within a month. It's a long shot. You need a lot of work, a lot of self-discipline, a lot of you know understanding myself and trading mindfully, and not over trading, not over leveraging, and all this kind of stuff. So there's that. But for the main part, we're just gonna be here trading, and we shall see how things goes. So there is that. Now, beside that, for today trading, as you can see, I'm already in a trade. It's a setup that I've seen, and I decided to take. In the market that we have right now, shorting is not the best thing to do usually, because of how crazy they take because of all of those crazy moves that they do. You know, we have had a lot of manipulation lately, and things haven't just been going right. So the reason I'm taking this trade is a classic ICT 2022 pattern. We did have a buy side liquidity taken here, so we rated the buy side right here, which is also considered as a PM session buy side. So if we are looking on yesterday between 1:30 and 4 p.m., this is the highest. This is a high from the PM session, and this is the low of the PM session. So basically, I'm just targeting the low of the PM session. I've seen it. Ideally, I wanted to take my trade at 10 a.m. right, prior to opening bell, but since the setup presenting itself on the 15-minute, I decided to go ahead and take it because it seems like a high probability setup. That's why I am taking it. Now, it can go either way, because of the manipulation, like I said, and market has been kind of like crazy lately. So I haven't had a lot of success this year at all. I've been slapped by the market left and right, and then I've been impulsive because this market has been really frustrating, especially if you drop down on the 1 minute. It has been frustrating. It has been painful for me, like as a trader. At some point, I even consider stopping trading altogether at the beginning of this year. That's something that I also posted in my Telegram group, like just a little bit of transparency of how things are going. This market haven't been doing well for me. So just being resilient and then coming back better, a better person, more more aware of myself, more self-discipline, and then seeing what is there right in the market. So yeah, like I said, we're looking at the buy side here. Buy side from the PM session. The PM session high has already been taken. Uh, Ideally, we want to see opening at 9:30 and then the judo swing to take out that buy side, but we have had it prior during London session. That's when the buy side has been taken on a 15-minute time frame. And then before I started the stream, which I was planning to start the stream at 9:30, we have had this shift in market structure here, which is a break of structure in market, right? So we have had a break of structure on the 15-minute time frame. It retraced back into this fair value gap, trade right there, and then from there, I'm expecting it to take out the sell side. But because of the manipulation, it can go either way. At 9:30, it can open and then trade higher. So what I'm gonna do for now, I'm gonna trail my stop to break even, because there's no point for the market to retrace this candle all the way back up and then try this fair value gap once again. If it does and then it takes me out, then I will sit out. I will take a moment to reanalyze my to reanalyze the market before I take any trade, because in the past I get so frustrated because I get into this trade, it's running in my favor, I'm in profit, but I don't take the profit and then it turned against me, or I take the profit too early and then it drops more and then I still punish myself because I'm never satisfied. What I'm trying to do with those live stream is to become more satisfied with my execution, to be more disciplined in how I trail my stop and how I close my trade, to manage my capital very well, and then not over leverage, because in the past I will put probably like 5 contract on this and then think that that's a good thing, because with 5 contract we'll be at 1500, I'll be making more money, but then when I'm wrong I lose a lot of money. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna throw my stop. Ideally I don't want to see this going back up. Hopefully it doesn't, but if it does, it takes me out. I have to sit out and then take less trade. If it takes me out, I will probably just have one opportunity to get back in the market if there is a high probability setup. If there is none, I am not gonna trade. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I move my stop to break even, so that's pretty much a risk-free trade at this point. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna take a look at the other market to see how we are performing. So let's see. So on a daily time frame on ES, the daily has been going sideways since the end of February. I've been in this range between 18,073 and 18,619. That has been the range that we're trading into, and it's going, it's not doing anything at all. So I don't know. We'll see how this turn out. Anything can happen in this market, like I said. So we'll just see. Like you see, it has already retraced this candle all the way up, which is telling me that my position is not in a good standing with the market right now. And that's just the thing with this market, man. It's so frustrating. You get into a trade that you think it could be a high probability trade, but then you get taken out for no reason at all. And then the frustration, for me, it's the frustration. I get frustrated really quick with the market. I get fed up with all of this thing. And you come into this thing, you want to make money, but you realize that it's just more than the money. Like, look, why are we having this on a 15-minute candle all the way retracement? But like I said, at 9:30 it can go all the way back up just to target those high once again, or do the swing, right? Though we'll see how it turns out. And then one of the things too, like the moment you decided to trade NQ on a selling day, on a short day, it's not gonna move. It's not gonna move in your favor. But then once you started, and then ES is the one that is moving and is getting his lows taken out. However, NQ is gonna struggle and he's gonna do all of this kind of stuff, which is it's amazing, man. Look at that. Look at that. What was I saying?
Playing from Mac Mini.
It's ridiculous, man. Yep. That took me out. Yeah, so that's what you guys say. I was talking about this thing happening, and then it's doing the exact same thing. Like, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put add ES next to it. Great. I'm not sure once again here. Okay, we see ES is dumping, it's dropping really aggressively. I don't know if we will see some reaction on NQ as well. That's like what I was saying. Like when the day that you are trading NQ for shorting, and you think that it's gonna be the good boy, it's doing this, and then the other one is the one that is trading better, and that's just, it's frustrating. It is frustrating when you can't see, it can't seem to go where you want it to go. Like all of this manipulation is just too much. Like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Though, like in contrast, if you were to trade ES, you'll be taking this sell side, right? And then you are hoping that you push lower, but then we get all of this drop here just to reject higher. That's the thing with this market lately, man. Like it's hard to get anything going, and then you get frustrated like this. Easy to overtrade, if it's easy to over leverage, easy to take trade that you never plan to take, because you just get frustrated. Yeah, this one I'm just gonna wait for. I'm just gonna wait for 7 a.m. to see what's gonna happen, cause this thing is getting on my brain right now. Shit. Same shit. I guess this is a sell, man. Yep. Oh, at this one, I think we're gonna probably we just have hard time going lower, bro. Like it's not allowing any fucking chances to go lower. So we return once again in that fair value gap. I want to see the reaction there, which because now we do have a clean shifting market structure. Can he use it one more time to go lower? So that there's that, but also we do have opening range gap. So if you want to look at it this way, this is PM session buy side, and then we have the opening range gap right here. So let's see what it does. The reason I'm selling is because of how he has respected uh, a 15-minute fair value gap on that specific 15-minute candle, and I'm hoping that it push lower from here in the next 5-minute candle, and then attack the sell side, as this move higher could just be a judo swing at 9:30, and then that's a fade away, to fade out all of the sellers that has been in the market, and then from there attacking the low. But I don't like how it's reacting to this fair value gap. If it can close below this fair value gap, I will hold it, but if not, I'll close it. But I'm feeling good about the 15-minute though. Nah, nope. It's just those back and forth, man. Like, still okay. I like it this time. Now, hopefully, you can use this as an inversion fair value gap to move lower. Because if you look at 15 minutes here, where is that? 15 minutes on the electronic trading hours, we have this beautiful fair value gap that has been respected. We have the shift in market structure right here. We trade right into this fair value gap, barely have any traction above it. So I'm expecting it to be drawn down here below 18,298, which is a level that I want to see price go to. The only problem that we have is that we do have an opening range gap right below, which will just make things harder for it to just drop lower. But we'll see. We shall see. It depends. Yeah, ideally I want it to move lower from this inversion fair value gap so that I can just attack the sell side. Use it as a traction. Right now we're still prior to 7 a.m. So between 7:50 and 10:10 we might see some good move in the marketplace. It just depends on how it treats this opening range gap. Can it close below it? And once it does, then probably we'll see the sell side here. Probably same thing on ES as well, which pretty much is just a continuation lower. It does have a lot of range to go through here. If you are looking here, that's on the 5-minute. On the 15, no fair value gap as on NQ. But it's just a lot of range, like all of these weeks, man. It's just too much. Look at that. Every time it drop, it retraces the full candle before dropping any lower. So it just pushes people to get out of the market. Like I've gotten out, got taken out 3 times, lost what, $300 now, and it's back into a fair value gap, which it needs to go through this fair value gap too. I can see how it's struggling to go through, go lower because of all of this level of resistance. It drops here, fair value gap, resistance, resistance. We got the support of the 15 minutes, so it will if it's a good one, it will trade through, disregard this fair value gap and move lower. If not, we may see a retracement higher from here, taking out this buy side and then engineering something at 10. But I'm pretty positive on how the 15-minute is running. But like this market is just, it's crazy. So hopefully, finger crossed, we make some money. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I've had a rough year so far. I've had a rough time. Like trading this year, it hasn't been easy. I know. I mean, if you have been trading, especially this year, you'll know that sheesh, this market is so manipulative. It favors the bulls, even though it feels like it has been going up forever. And anytime you get into a sell, you get into a sell position, it's a struggle, it's a grind. And then the moment you get into the buy, if it's on a good day, maybe you'll make some money. If it's not, they will grind you out before they even run the thing up, which is just so frustrating, man. Like, look, we're just taking out a low here and quickly moving back up already. It's like, bruh. Oh, you get what I'm saying? But yeah, man. We shall see. Kind of like want this fair value gap to stay open as a breakaway gap, and then we get to smash this sell side. That's what I really want. We're getting close to the macro, 3 minute. Hopefully we get to see some good trade. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm doing a top step combine where right now I'm in drawdown. Yeah, I'm in drawdown of a grand. I'm in drawdown, so hopefully I trade well and then we'll pass it up with you guys helps. So right now, like I said, that 15 minute is really holding up very well. So this is ES, like you see. I was talking about that ES low and retracement, that sell side here, and he's attacking it. And NQ is getting close to the sell side that we want. But I know this motherfucker. Okay, it's accelerating right there. Let me see where my okay. I think this is enough. Because it's top step, I'll close it right here. And yeah, just like I said, you move from this fair value gap and attack the sell side. And then bam, take it out. Yep. And even more, huh? Look at that. So yeah, we purge the sell side, which is right here. The relatively equal lows, it has been taken out. And then just like I said, the PM session, it targeted. It did give out the first entry prior to 9:30 opening right here, right? That's the one that I initially entered on, and then it did that retracement where I lost some money. But then on this 15-minute candle, like when I was looking at it, it wasn't able to close outside of this fair value gap. That's where I was saying that I was gonna get in once again because I trust the 15-minute, and then we got this big dump in the last 15 minutes, and it's still dumping. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. For the day, what I'm trying to do is to be more disciplined, is to not over trade, not over leverage. I already got my trading. I know myself. Sometimes when I do this thing, Um, Sometimes when I lose, when I win, I get cocky, right? I'll be like, oh, I got some profit, so let's risk 100 to make a little bit more because top step daily limit, uh, daily win limit is 1500. Let's try to get to 1500. Maybe I'll make some money. And in inside my head, right, I'm not satisfied because I closed my trade here with $1,100 profit instead of letting it drop all the way here, closing with 1600 profit, which is something that really messed up with me mentally because every time I will make some money, right, I will get the high probability trade like this one. I'm not getting them every day. That's just something that I want to make sure. I don't get them every day, and when I do, they give you something like this, which gives you confidence. Like, okay, I know what I'm doing about in this market. I know how to trade. I've studied hard. I trust my work ethic. I trust the uh, how much I've how much sweat and time I've put into studying, back testing, whole 2023 I spent my time studying this market, back testing, trying to figure out what strategy worked for me and all this kind of stuff, working on my psychology and all of this stuff. That gives me confidence that okay, things are working, and then if I stick to with this thing, it will work out for the better, and it can change my life, and it can change the life of my family. It can change the life of other people that may follow my journey and stuff like that. That's a hope, right? But at some point I get so enthusiastic about the future, right? I'm fantasizing about everything that can happen if I'm able to do this every single day. And that's where the mistake comes in because of the expectation. I want to make more money. You know, I can just risk 500 to make 1500. Then you lose your 500. Then you lose 1,000. Then you lose a 5K. And then now, whereas your confidence is gone, right? You are like, oh shit, this market is more complicated than I think about it. It can be manipulated. It can be tricky. It can hurt. And I've gone through all of these psychological things. And lately, it has taken a lot for me to like just even come back and being here and trying to do this again, because I know that I haven't been disciplined like I wanted to. I haven't been able to take one high probability trade and then just stick to it and then be done with it. I take a lot of stupid trade with ranges like this that end up burning me instead of taking some high probability trade. And then Wall knows that this market lately hasn't been good at all. Though it's just like finding what is working, tweaking it, and then making it work. And like I said, intention inside my head, sometimes I will risk that 130, trying to like get to 1500, and then I lose the 100. I want out to get back to the 100, and then I just spiral down to 500 is left, then 200, then I don't have any profit anymore. Then it hurt my pride, then I want to get it all back. By the time I want to get it, we're already into the launch session. In the launch session, things are always not what they seem. It's gonna grind you out, you're gonna take some losses, and then bam, you're done, right? And then I hit my daily loss limit. I get more pissed. I see the progress that I made, and then I'm back to negative 2% on the day. Damn, let's reset. I reset, over leverage, and lose again and again and again, and it's just a spiral. So the reason I'm doing this live stream is to become more transparent, more disciplined, because I know that there's someone probably watching the stream, or even if nobody's watching, at least I can be intentional about the things that I'm doing. And when I take a trade like this, which is a profitable trade, by the time I end the stream, I close the stream, I close everything down, we are done. No more trading, and my battery is dying. So on this note, I'm just gonna end the stream now, and then I'm just gonna end the stream, and yeah. So that's the first live stream. At least we got a good trade going on right here, and that's it, man. That's it. Until next time. That's pretty much it. Until next time. Hopefully you guys show up for the live stream. You guys show up, and then we'll see how things goes. I still don't know how to stop this stream. No, that's it. All right, man. Until next time. Peace.